Hi everybody, it's Guy Wolf here. I'm just going to do a little talk along with some pictures that I've done of pots that I've made here this fall in Litchfield. I'm slip trailing on redware here, and it's a lot of fun doing this. It's right now I'm using copper on top of a redware clay using a non-lead glaze. This particular decoration that you're seeing here is from Wethering's Pottery, which is a shop I worked in the north of England in the 70s for a short time. The next one has an apple tree, which is a very, very common decoration for this part of the world. We had a really, really pretty orchard nearby my house here when I was a kid. There's a draped plate coming up, which also has an apple tree on it. I've done a lot of draped plates, which again are very common in this part of the world. Draped plates means that you take clay and you drape it over a hump mold. And oh, this particular one I used a three nozzle slip trailer. Slip trailing is basically taking clay and pouring it out of a pot through goose quills onto the pot. So that's what's going on with these. The three things that look pretty much the same are all three nozzles on one slip trailing device. Let's see. It's really fun to see when the slip trailing is a little bit thicker, it's darker, and when it's a little bit thinner, that's when it starts popping out green like this. Let's see, the next one coming along is a decoration that I've seen on pots from Norwalk, Connecticut, somewhere between 1790 to 1820. Very, very common slip trailing in that part of the world. This is Wethering's Pottery again, the decoration that was often called the Vine of Life, and it's one of my favorites. This is going to show a jug next. This is an 18-pound jug, or 3 gallons, with a fish on it. I guess it's about 18 inches tall. And that's sgraffito work done on the pot itself. The fish is done that way. This is a 1 quart or 2-pound jug or pitcher. The slip trailing on the bottom again is from Wethering's Pottery. Here is a stein or mug. A lot of times a mug of this size, a quart size, was called something like a can. You'll notice that these pots all have sort of little dotties about halfway up, and that's done with a coggling tool, which is a roulette that's used on the pot itself. Next is a flattened flask with a fish on it. This is a 1 quart flask. It's a 2-gallon pot, and I like this fish a lot that's on the side of this. This is a small jug or pitcher, 2 pounds, so it's probably about, oh, I don't know, 7 or 8 inches tall. This is a rather big piece. I think this is 16 pounds, so or 18 pounds, so it's right around 3 gallons. It has a boat on it with a fish underneath. And this is another picture of the same pot. Sometimes I take 2 pictures of the same thing because I want to get the light to be a little different so you can see different variations on the same pot. This is another one of the 3-gallon jugs. It's got a sailboat on it with a fish jumping out of the water. And this is a 24-pound, so a 4-gallon cream pot with a fish on it. That's a pretty big pot. And here's a mate of that one, which is again 16 or 18 pounds, 3 gallons, with a bird looking over its shoulder, which stands for good luck. And here's another of that grouping. This one has bamboo or flowers coming out of a flower pot. Here is a group of pots that are a bit smaller. That's a 1 pound mug in front with a cream pot and a flattened piece behind with some plates behind, and some more captain's flasks. These are in the quart size, and the smaller one's a pint. And here's another one of the fish. Oh, I think that's exactly the same picture. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, you guys. So this whole grouping have been rubbed with copper, and this graffito work has been done through that. There's a cream pot in the middle there. I'm going to end this grouping with a batch of mugs, which are of a Danforth type. And it's been fun to show these in picture form because you get a more accurate thing than it's great to use the movie camera, but it's kind of fun to do it in this method. All the best to everybody. Thanks for having a look.